Hello everyone, it's Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers, and it is Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022, and I am here for our weekly Facebook Live. I have some awesome cards to make with you featuring the Lighthouse Point tonight. So we will get started in just a second. If you are just logging on, say hi, leave me a comment below, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to YouTube if you have not already. So hello everyone, I see lots of you joining. I love your hearts. I saw some hearts go by. So hello, hello. Good evening. Stephanie from Massachusetts. I see Colorado, Denise. Lisa, you're from Virginia, aren't you? Or I think you're from Virginia. Lori is in Florida. Hi, friends. Carla from Kentucky. And Peg is from Iowa. Hi, everyone. So good to see you all this evening. I'm super excited because yesterday I got in this brand new bundle here, Lighthouse Point, and this is what I'm featuring for the summer retreat in a box. And so I got it yesterday, and today I opened it up and I just started playing with it like crazy, and I absolutely love it. So I made some extra cards that we're going to create tonight. Oh, Lori, I can't imagine how hot it is in Florida. It is hot in Michigan right now, and I feel like this is what it's like in Florida like all the time. Hi, Lori from Minnesota, and Mary from Ithaca, Michigan. There is Ithaca, New York. I think you're in Michigan, though. And Kathy's in Minnesota. So you guys know I love to see where you're all from joining us. So this is, again, though, the bundle that we're going to be using tonight. It is in our annual catalog. Let me grab that and show you. So it hit 100, Carla said. Oh, that's hot in Kentucky. We have Lisa from Wisconsin. All right. We have... It'd be fun to have somebody from all 50 states on. We probably do sometimes, you know, through the replay and stuff, and we have people from all over the world that watch too, so that's pretty cool. I'm looking for this bundle that Carrie from Michigan. Carrie lives right near me. I love you, Carrie. It is so fun to craft with you. Okay, so this bundle is on page 100 of our annual catalog. So this is our annual catalog that just started in May. So it's been out for not even 2 months yet. And if you turn to page 100, right there, you will see the Lighthouse Point. So the stamp set is $22. I feel like I'm Vanna White, but I'm not doing a very good job at all. So the stamp set is $22. The dies down here, I'm going to show you up close. But the dies, if you want the whole bundle, the stamp set and the dies, it's $51.25. And the item number is, I'm going to say it twice, 158907. That's 158907. Now, if you do the retreat, you do have an option to add it on, and you won't pay tax or shipping if you want it in your retreat in a box. So there is that. Hi, everyone. So the summer retreat, okay, the retreats we do 4 times a year. We do winter, spring, summer, and fall. So we have the summer one, and they are scheduled to ship out around July 22nd. And then if you live near me or want to drive to me, on July 30th, I will hold it in person for an all-day event from 9 to 9. So I do 72 retreat in a boxes to go, and 10 of them are for in-person. So over 60 of them get mailed out. So most people don't attend. So you do not have to live near me to take this. In fact, like I just said, most people don't. And last time I added on 12 more because they always sell out. This time I didn't add any more on. So there's only 72. I don't know how many people have signed up already because I announced registration yesterday, but you get over $50 of products. You get an awesome bag, and you're going to do, I'm trying to think how many cards, like 5, 6, 7, 8 cards and a shadow box. I made a shadow box today. So do you guys want to see some sneak peeks of the retreat to go, the summer retreat? If you want to be surprised, look away, okay? Because I know some of you, like Lisa has already signed up. And so if you want to be surprised, look away. If not, I will show you a few sneak peeks. So again, this is one of the bundles you can add on. We also have add-on classes. You guys, the add-on classes are awesome because we have no shipping because we can add them in your kit. One is going to be... gosh, what's it called? Sunny Splash or something. Has like the little swimsuits, the bathing suits, whichever way you guys say that. And so you get that stamp set, and I'm going to create 4 cards with it. And then the other one is a Christmas in July, and you will get that stamp set we're using. And then the last one is a Halloween one. And that one comes with paper and an embellishment, but you'll need to add on the stamp set if you don't have it. And it's like the Best Witches one. So you can add those on. Again, they're priced with like the product. So you get the stamps kind of like for free. So, or you get the class for free. You know what I mean. So anyway, but let me show you some of the projects. So I made some today. So here's this one, and we have this one, and we have that. And okay, so like I said, you guys know I love 8x8 shadow boxes, and so this is a home decor piece that you'll make in the retreat too. And hopefully there's not a glare, but this is really awesome. I loved that so much. In fact, I was thinking about making this tonight, and I was like, no, this has to be a make and take. And then one of the pillow gifts, so you also get 5 gifts plus a nameplate, and they're actual, a lot of them, 4 of them are actual gifts. And so in here is a present that I think you'll love. It's very pretty. And this is one of the cute little pillow gifts. I'm not going to show you what's inside, but it's something for you. And it's something that you can wear. So isn't that so cute? A little box. We hand make a lot of these things. The little tags, the little boxes, the packaging. It takes us over a month to prepare and to do everything for you. And I have a lot of people that help me put it all together. And so they get one while you can. I still have, the registration was emailed yesterday. It's been posted on my Facebook, and I have never not sold out. So it might take a week or so, but they will sell out. So get one while you can because it's going to be great. So anyway, I'm going to show you a few more ideas with this bundle tonight. So let's just dive right in and do that. And let me turn the camera down. All right. So here, again, is the bundle. So it has some really great sentiments. Sending you love and light. Without you, I would be lost. You are so loved. Always here for you. So much thanks, and your light shines brighter than you know. So, and then there's a little lighthouse here. You can stamp that. There's some rocks. The little light, and then some like images where you can use for like some background in water or rock or sand. And then the dies right here look like this. So so this will cut out this little light. This lighthouse here cuts out this lighthouse. But do you see these? These are huge. And so these will cut out a giant lighthouse, which is the one I used in the shadow box and on one of the cards. And we're going to use this tonight with all these pieces. And then it has, all these pieces to build in your your lighthouse. This goes inside of the lighthouse. This is your the ray of sun like that beams out. These are 2 different labels that comes with. This will die cut these rocks right here. And then this little thing I think is just like a little accent piece you can use. This is the only piece I didn't use, but I've used the set quite a bit today. So this reminds me of Michigan. We have a lot of lighthouses in Michigan, and so, but I just thought a lot of people like lighthouses, and you could use these cards for both men or women. So that's great. So the first card we are gonna make, I have it right here. Okay, the second card is going to be the more intense card. So we're going to start out and like build up, okay? So I'm going to be using the Rustic Metallic Adhesive Back Dots. Okay, you guys got a package of these in your Mega Masculine class. I hope you loved that. We got that all shipped out last week. Hopefully you guys have all been having fun with that. Thank you all that took that Mega class. That was super fun to do. So I have a card base here that is crumb cake. It is 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2. And we're just going to give that a good crease with your bone folder. Carol loves lighthouses. And Carrie, thank you. I'm so glad you love the retreats. I don't think you miss a one. You even if you can't come in person, you take it to go. So thank you. Then we have these 2 pieces here. So this is Night of Navy. And this measures 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of this designer series paper. This is from the, the little packs that come 6 by 6, and you can get them in all the colors. So this is the neutrals pack, and I believe they're $12. And so this has every color of the neutrals in there. So like the grays, the browns, and then there's Mossy Meadow and the Night of Navy. So I took this piece, the Night of Navy, and that's 3 inches by 5 1/2. So I got 2 pieces of that out, and we're going to, let's just layer these together and then we'll do our stamping. So we're going to, on the second card, I'm going to show you how to do some blending to create a background with blending brushes. So we're going to be doing, I don't know what that ribbon is stuck in. We're going to be using these 3 blending brushes and doing a background with the sky, water, and sand. So don't miss that. Thank you for sharing this video also. Okay, so we're just layering this on here. And then I'm just going to layer this right on to the center, or close to the center of the card that I can get. So, all right, here we go. Hello, hello. Thank you for sharing, Doris. I should give a prize away. You know what? I'm going to give a free embellishment away, and I'll give 2 away, one on Facebook and one on my YouTube channel. So if you want 2 entries, then when I'm done here and this uploads tonight, go to my YouTube channel also and share that video, and then comment, and then I will pick. I have lots of embellishments, and it'll be something brand new, but share it on your Facebook page. Don't share it to my group because I can do that myself, but share it to your Facebook page and then comment that you shared, which I see some of you, and I will pick a winner and give a free embellishment away tonight. And then I will also do that on my YouTube channel when this posts later tonight. I'll give you about a day on YouTube to share that, and I'll try to pick the winner before I go to bed tonight on Facebook. Okay, so did you see that? It's just a hair, it's still there. It's just like a hair too long. So I'm just trimming that off anyway. Okay, so there we go. Oh, everyone is sharing. Thank you, thank you. See, it's fun to win a prize, right? All right, let's see what I have here. I have a package of these. We'll give these away for one of the prizes. These are the glossy assorted dots. I'll give a package of those away. And I don't know, something else. I'll find something else to give away too. All right, so there's that. Now, next up, we're going to do some stamping. So this is a circle that I have. It's from the Stylish Shapes. It has like the little dots going around it. This is the largest circle. And then I cut out the smaller of the 2 labels from these dies here. So these are the smaller of the two there, okay? So we're gonna be using, I just went ahead and did that already. So next up, I need a scrap piece of paper and we're gonna stamp. So I'm gonna be stamping this smaller lighthouse here. So you can make, like, our next card is gonna be pretty, like, intricate. It's easy, but it's intricate. This card is just super simple with just stamping. So I'm gonna show you one with only stamping and one using a lot of the dies in the set because they're quite awesome. So we're gonna be using on both cards, this is our color palette. It's really pretty in summary, I think. Real Red, Daffodil Delight, Crumb Cake, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, and Balmy Blue. For this card, I need Night of Navy, Real Red, and Daffodil Delight. So I'm going to take the Night of Navy first. Thank you for sharing. Sharing, thank you. Okay, we're going to ink up this lighthouse. And before I stamp it, I'm going to stamp it off. That's why I have my scrap paper here once. And then I'm going to come in here without re-inking it and stamp it a second time. So you should have your little foam mat. You should. Gives it a really good impression because that's photopolymer. So see the difference there between the first and the second. But the reason why I want to do that is because I'm just cleaning off my stamp with a baby wipe real quick. Is because I'm gonna stamp this over top of it. So let's do this. So then I'm going to take this one and I'm using block H. Carrie, that's on here commenting, she just got a whole set of the blocks. So that was awesome. Okay, so I'm inking this up and I'm not stamping this off. And now the little line there lines up with the line here on this lighthouse. And since it's photopolymer, I should be able to line this up and stamp. Now, if you have a hard time, go ahead and use your Stamparatus to line it up. And I'm going to just hold this for a second. And voila, there we go. So I'll give a different prize for YouTube. So the YouTube winner will get something else, but the one here will get the glossy dots on Facebook. All right, so there we have that. And now we're going to stamp the light right there. So I'm done with the Night of Navy, so I'm going to close that up. And look at, I have this blue all over my hands. Like, look at that. Oh, look at, I guess I've been having lots of fun. Okay, so let me get this little light beam thing, whatever this is, light, I'm calling it a little light beam. And we're going to take our Daffodil Delight and we're going to ink this up. Now this is going to go, this might go off and that's totally okay, but we're going to have the light going out like that. And then we are going to stamp our words. And so this one is going to say sending light and love, which is right here. You can tell I've been using this stamp set, right? This was all used today. So lots of love for this stamp set. All right, now for this, I'm done with the yellow. I'm going to open up my Real Red and I'm going to stamp this on the label right here. Now again, you can stamp, there's so many great sentiments, or you can use any sentiment that you have with this stamp set. So there's that, and we're going to wipe that off. Okay, so now we're done with our stamping and we're done with our ink here. So I'm going to move these out of the way. I'm going to bring in a Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blend. This is the dark, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in the little windows up here at the top of the lighthouse. Now I can't wait to show you the next card, what we're going to do with the dies there. All right, so take this, and you see it? That's what it looks like now. We're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. I'm like running low on all of my dimensionals. I have all of these like almost empty ones. So I'm trying to use these up. I go through about a package of these a week when I'm designing. This is a pretty big circle, so I'm going to put 4 on, and then we're going to stick this down, and I'm going to stick it a little bit more to the left. It's going to go off that blue a little bit. Okay, like that. Patsy, I can't wait for you to see the next card. And then before we put our sentiment down, we're going to take linen thread. Okay, you guys know I love this. And I'm going to loop it around my fingers twice so that one end is to the bottom and one end is to the top. I'm just going to snip that. And then I'm going to hold it in the middle like this. So it's kind of like a figure 8, you know? And then I'm going to add a strip of adhesive along the back of this label. And I'm going to stick this across the middle, kind of on a diagonal. Kind of like that. Can you see that? Now you can take your fingers and mess with it and like sloof it all up. The back stuck here. Come on, come down. And then I'm not going to stick it down flat though. I'm actually going to take the edge of these dimensionals, like keep them on here. And use them. So I'm going to cut this whole edge off here. Do you see that? Don't throw that away. That is good dimensionals there. And we're going to stick this right across there. That's going to also help seal that thread down. We're going to take this off and we're going to put this over here like so. And then this little end is a little bit long, so I'm going to trim that. And then the end, I'm just going to untwist it and ravel it a little bit. And the same with this one. And you can kind of, again, you can fuss with those little ends. I don't want that one going over there, so I'm going to pull it through there. It's going to look kind of like this, but we're going to add a little something. So I'm going to take those rustic adhesive back dots. And I'm going to add a few of these to the card. I'm going to put one up here and one. So that was a bigger one. This is a smaller one. I'm going to take another of the smaller ones. I'm going to, you can put it, I'm going to put it right there. It looks like it's, I'm going to add more to this one. I'm going to put one up here, and I'm going to take another bigger one and put it over there. Actually, I'm going to move this smaller one down like that. There we go. So there is our card. Now this one I only added 3 dots, my original one, and it looks like this. So see, this one, the little thread is coming more off to this side. So you can kind of mess with that how you like. So there is that. So there's our first card using only the stamp set. I mean, we use the die for the label, but not for the lighthouse. Now the next one is, we're going to use all of these dies. So let me know what you think of this card. And our next card, we're going to use like almost all of these dies in here anyway. Also, don't forget to share because I'm giving away free embellishment on Facebook. And then head on over tonight or tomorrow to my YouTube channel, which is Owl Star Stampers, and share that video over there and to get into another entry. And then you have to comment shared. And then I will give over on YouTube another free embellishment. So, all right, our next card is going to be really awesome. And we are going to use our blending brushes to create a really cool background. This is going to be my sky, my water, and my sand. And then I went ahead just to save time and I die cut a lot of these pieces ahead of time. So let me show you what I did ahead of time off camera. So these 2 pieces here I die cut in basic white. So they look like this. Now this one, we don't need all the little pieces, so you can just kind of pop those out because we do not need those. So like that. So there's that. And then I went ahead and I did behind this little stripe, I did it in red. I don't know why red, but it seems like that's what I see all the time. So I went ahead and did that. Now this piece is this one right here. So that's in real red. I did another label. I did the top of the lighthouse right here in basic black. And we will take those little pieces out too. And then I did this little piece in smoky slate right here, which is this piece right here. And then I did the little, the little light beam or whatever this is. And then I did this again, but I only cut out the little hole things, but I think I need the whole piece, which I forgot. And then I took the wave dies, you know, the wave bundle, and they have these little birds, and I cut out some of the birds in white. So these are a bunch of the pieces we're going to be using in just a minute, but let's do our background first. So we can, I'm going to show you how to do that. And look at this, I got blue ink on that piece. So we're going to use this side. It's a good thing our paper has two sides to it. And I'm going to bring in a scrap of paper because we are going to be blending. And then for this one, we're going to be using Balmy Blue for our sky, Pacific Point for our water, and Crumb Cake for the sand, which my Crumb Cake, the lid is faded, so it looks like a greenish brown, but it's really brown. Okay, and I'm going to start with the sky first, and you're going to take these. These come 3 in a pack. I want to say they're like $12, and I kind of have like a light brown and a dark brown, in like a light and a dark for each color. But then I have like 3 blues. So you can use them how you want. You can wash these out. I just don't have time, or I'm too lazy, whatever you want to call it. So you just kind of swirl this into your ink pad and then go off on a scrap paper first. And I go very light-handed and do circular motions. Now we're going to do about 2/3 of this in the light balmy blue. This is not hard to do. You do not have to be artistic or artsy to do this. You just have to be a little bit patient. Now, as I start out light, then I press a little bit harder to get more of the ink on. And I know this is a light color. Then I'm going to go in and pick up some more ink. So I'm swirling this around in a circular motion. Again, I'm going to go off first, just once or twice, and then swirl, 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 add some blue. So it's always best to add less and build up your color than add like a lot of color, because you can't take that away, right? So I'm starting to like the color I'm getting built up here. And the random stripe die is for the small lighthouses. Yes, I use that, but I'm using it for the big one too, because there's not a bigger one on there. So I'm using it for both, and I think it looks okay. Oh, the random stripe die is for the small lighthouse. Oh, thank you, Sue. Thank you. Oh, so you can do the stripes up the lighthouse. Awesome. See, that's why I love you guys, because you, at first I thought you meant the little light thingy, but you meant the one I was like, I'm not sure what that's for. That's awesome. Well, now I'll have to use it. Thank you so much. Now I'm going in with Pacific Point, and I have a different brush because this is kind of a medium-ish blue. And I'm going to add a little bit of that in this middle section here. This is going to be our water. And I'm going to do the same thing, kind of like if I went straight into that, that would leave a little blotchy mark. So you go off once and then swirl, swirl, swirl. And then we're just kind of doing, again, circular motions. And then I want to add a little bit more color. So I'm kind of dabbing this. I'm going off again. I don't want too much color. And here we go. This is, do you see how that's kind of like building up our background now? Like that with the sky and the water. Now, if it's not blending, you can go into your lighter color and just kind of blend that in more. But mine is kind of looking pretty good, so I'm happy with how it looks so far. Now I'm going to leave that open in case I need it, into my crumb cake, the brown, and we're going to do the sand. So I'm again gonna go off and then add the sand down here. You can use you know, different colors too. These were just the ones I grabbed. I'm trying not to get my fingers all inky. I may or may not be successful. So swirling around, I need a little bit more color. I want to build up this brown a little bit more. And okay, I think I like that. So now I'm just going to go over each color again to make sure it's blended in. And then we're going to put our lighthouse together with all of those die cuts. Okay, so this is what it looks like, if you can see. I have a little like smudge I got there, not from the brush, I think from like something like that. But I'm going to position my lighthouse there so it will hide it. So it won't matter. But this is what the background looks like. And here's my other one. So see, I did 2 of them in case this didn't turn out. And you're going to see they turn out slightly different each time. But that's what's kind of cool about this technique. So that's how you can do a background with your blending brushes. Super easy. Okay, now let's grab all of these pieces and we're going to build our lighthouse up. And I'm going to be using this glue, which isn't, you guys know, I use it when I need to because it does work really well. You know what? I need that yellow. I need this in the yellow. And I think I used crushed curry just because I had a scrap of it. So let me die cut this really quick because I need the whole top. I wasn't paying attention. So I just have my mini Stampin' Cut emboss machine right next to me. This little thing. You guys know I love this. I'm just going to run this through. So if you come to the retreat in person and you have this bundle, definitely bring it because you're going to be doing a lot of die cutting. Because I'll just give you like the cardstock and you can cut out all your pieces for your card. Okay, so we're going to take this right here and we're going to turn it over. I'm going to add the red to the back. So how I did that is I took this, the liquid glue, and I did this just on these little stripes. And just don't get too much because it oozes out. That's like why I think I'm not so good with this, is because I think I have a heavy hand. So just got to be really light with it. So I added my liquid glue on the little stripes, or the diagonals, which that's what that other thing goes for. I'm so happy that she shared that with us. I'm going to set this down like that. So there we have that. This is the start of it. And then we're going to go ahead and take this piece that we cut out, and I'm going to glue this over this, but don't worry because then this piece is going to go over top of it. So we're like really gonna like build this up. So let me add some glue to this. I should not have put glue on the back of those things, but that's okay. We're gonna have, this is our back of it. I might be putting this together wrong. I don't know. I mean, like, there might be a better way to do this. This is how I did it earlier, and it worked awesome. So this is how I'm doing it again. So there we have that. Now I'm going to put the little black piece over top, the top. So I did that so that the yellow shows through. So really you need just the little yellow, the four little yellow pieces to make the light go through is what you need anyway. So now I'm going to add this. Those adhesive sheets would be awesome for this. Again, I didn't think of it because I was like being too much in a rush. So add your glue to the back of the black piece, the top, and then stick this down. I don't know why my hand is shaking all of a sudden. Okay, so just like that, you see it coming together, our lighthouse. And then I have this little piece here, the gray, and we're going to put this along there. And again, I'm just using this glue. And I'm going to be all sticky in a minute. I'm just putting this down here, like so. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is, you could just put this on, but I'm going to kind of sandwich it together so that none of these things are going to come apart. Again, this is how I did it before, and it worked really well. Okay, the good thing about the liquid glue is you can stick it down and then you can wiggle it around just like that. Did I do this right? Yep, this is how I did it before. So here's our lighthouse. Okay, so there's the lighthouse. And now we are going to want to put this down. And then we're going to want, oh, I want to stamp, I'm going to stamp that on there too. And then we need the birds and that. Okay, so I lied. This is crushed curry. So I'm going to take the crushed curry ink and I'm going to take that stamp set and this little thing I'm going to just stamp on there. Usually I stamp first and then die cut, but because it's photopolymer, let's see if I can be a professional and do it right the first time, which I might not. And then guess what? We'll flip it over because that's why we have two sides. Let's see. Okay, it looks like I did it. Sometimes when you're alive, you're under pressure. So there's that. It's not the greatest. Let's try the back. We got one more try. Oh, that's good. So there, that one I like. All right. Now we're going to, this goes this way. Oh, we got to stamp our words on here. So what words do we want to use for this one? We use on the first card, sending you love and light. So I think I'm going to stamp, gosh, I don't know. How about so much thanks? I think I'll do that. And I'm going to do it, what color should we do it in? Red, navy, so many choices. I think I'm just going to do navy. Okay. So much thanks. Oh, Patsy said this looks like a lighthouse in Maine, which I can't, it went by, I didn't read where in Maine, but, oh, somebody said red. Okay, I'll do red. Deborah said red. Okay, I got real red right here. That'll make it pop more. So here we got real red. I almost went with red, so thanks for popping that in really quick. Okay, real red. There we go. With your photopolymer stamps, just wipe them off, clean them off right when you're done stamping. That will just help them not to get quite, wipe your thumbs off too, quite as stained. So They will get stained, but maybe not as bad. Okay, let me wipe off my hands so I don't ruin this now. All right, let's put this together. We're done with this glue. We're gonna grab in our dimensionals. We're gonna build up this card. So on the back of your lighthouse, go ahead and pop on dimensionals. This card, if you took this much time to die cut all these things, we're not worried about it being the thickness. Oh, somebody, Lou Ann said, this looks like a lighthouse in Jupiter, Florida. Oh my gosh, I would love to go to Jupiter, Florida. Okay, so I have lots of dimensionals, and I'm going to stick this over here. So this card was just in my head. I don't have a finished sample, so we're doing this together. So hopefully it turns out all right. Then we're gonna add this little light thing, and we're doing this side. I guess either side looked okay. I don't know why I was so weird about that, but I'm gonna add a dimensional to the back of here. Okay, so we got this here, and I'm gonna stick this coming out here for a minute. I thought I did it the wrong way. Then, oh, I'm not done with the liquid glue. Okay, we need this, but we need to add some little, I think some birds. Okay, where's it? I did a couple birds. So again, the birds are from the wave dies. You know, that cool wave? Is 3 too many? I don't know. Normally we do things in 3s. Again, these are really tiny too, these little birds. But we're going to add one up here. So, again, if you just joined, this is a bundle we're featuring in our summer retreat. Sign up while you can. We have some awesome make and takes, awesome projects, awesome gifts. We have this awesome theme, and how many times can I say awesome? Sorry. The retreat is my absolute favorite thing I do. Retreats, and then my stamp camps, and then bingo. Those are probably, you know, those order of things. And I like them because we do like themed. I love doing themed things, and like all the little gifts and cards kind of go together. So that is what makes it so fun for me to like pick out all those things. All right, so now I got this little bird here, and the seagulls. Carol likes those. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to add our sentiment here. I guess I need a card base too. This is just like a layer of a thing. And do you see what I did? I put 2 dimensionals only on the right, but not on the left. Heck, why not use this glue here? Just a little bit. And we're going to take these off. And so the liquid glue is going to stick right on there. And I'm going to put it off to the side like that. Oh. And then I do have a card base here, just a white. And I'm thinking of just layering this on here. You could also pop it up. I think I want to pop it up because, like I said, it's going to just, this is like a card you could frame. It's so pretty. I'm going to add lots of dimensionals to the back to keep it nice and popped up. And I'm just deciding if it needs a linen thread bow or not. Okay, so there we have it. Give it a little bit more dimension, and let's just see if it needs a little bow or not. So, thank you. You guys are saying you love the nautical theme. If you love the nautical theme, you'll love that retreat too. I think I love it too. I love it also. Let's just see. I may or may not add this little bow. Could add the little bow over here. Or you could tuck it behind it too if you wanted. I can't get it under there. What do you think? The bow? Yay or nay on the bow there? What do you guys think? I don't know. I like it because I like bows, but is it too much? I'm waiting for someone to comment. Maybe if I make it a little bit smaller. The loops are kind of big. I think I'm going to grab a mini glue dot and I'm going to add it. As you guys know, I like it. And if you don't like it, you can remove it. People are saying no bow. Okay, I'm going to stick it on and you can see it up close and then I'll take it off. Because I don't think it needs it. Because look at it. Here it is. But you could add that there. So there it is. Here it is with the bow. Okay. And you see how it has the sky, the water, and the sand? Or you can take it off. See, I didn't press it down. Oh gosh, maybe. Yeah, there we go. And there is without the bow. So just really cool. And you can't see, but this card has lots of depth. Everything is popped up, all the layers. So it literally is something you could frame this if you wanted. So here's this card, card number 2. And I'm glad you guys like it. Thank you for helping me tonight with the bow and also the other things you guys helped me on. And then here is our first card. So this card features like all the stamping. And so we have this one right here. So how, I just, there's that. Now, this bundle is amazing. You're going to want it. It's in our annual catalog. Here's the dies. And our friend on here said that this goes inside of this. So thank you, because I was like a little stumped. You could use this for a little background piece too, I suppose. But that's what that is for. That would be really cool, Lisa, to add some actual real sand to the bottom. I love that idea. If you missed the beginning, I showed some sneak peeks of the retreat. We have are using this. Sign up. We have some awesome cards here. I have an awesome shadow box you'll get to make. I showed a picture of one of the presents. There's a present in here because we always give you guys 5 presents. And so I still have room for that. So I hope you loved these cards tonight. I have those 2 cards. That's what I have. Oh, here's one of the other cards from the retreat. The other thing I had, if we wanted to add it too, which I wasn't sure, is I did stamp some of the little rocks. Here, let me show you. You could add these too, because some of you like lots of things. So you could, I stamped these, the little rocks, on crumb cake ink, and I die cut them. And you could add these along, you know, the bottom if you wanted to. I'm not going to, but you could. So there's that. Anyway, so all right, let me see your comments. Okay, I'm so glad you love the cards and that you love number 2 to the left of the writing on the banner. Okay, so yay. Oh, Winka Stella on the light. Yes, that's a great idea, Nancy. So can I reach mine? I'm trying to reach. Oh, it's way over here. It's like jammed in there. If you take your Winka Stella, you could add that to your little lighthouse and give it a little sparkle. I love that. I'm adding that right now to the little yellow. And it will just make it a little shine a little bit. I'm going to add it to, sorry, I didn't turn my camera down. So Winka Stella glitter brush. I added it. I don't know if you can see it sparkle or not, but it's there. So retreat can be online or in person. 62 will be sent out, and then I have 10 that can come in person. So most, like what, 90% of the people get it to go. And we send you tutorials of everything. There's some videos, and then when the retreat ships, you will get access to a private website that I create with all the pictures, tutorials you can download, and some videos you can watch for the retreat. So yep, that is how that works. And the bundle you just need to add on if you don't have it. So you can, and that's an option on the sign up sheet. And so Phyllis is asking about that. And you get also in the retreat $50 worth of products, a awesome bag, 5 gifts, kind of I showed you one, a nameplate, and then there's some add-on classes, and the add-on classes are only $25, and 2 of them come with a stamp set and 1 does not, so you can add that on. So there's lots of options. If you need the link, it's in my email I sent out yesterday. It's on my Facebook page, or you can message me and I can send you the link also, because they usually do sell out within a week. Lynn says you could also use a window sheet in color with a yellow Stampin' Blend. That's a great idea. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. If you have any other questions, please message me. I would love to help you get signed up for what you need. If you want to order any Stampin' Up! Products, I do have the host code from last time still available. I don't know where that went. It's not on here anymore, but you can use that. It was in the email as well. Have a great night. I look forward to seeing you soon. And if you missed it the other day, I did go live with some alternatives for paper pumpkin. So there's a video of, on YouTube as well for some paper pumpkin alternatives. So check that out if you missed that too. Have a great one. I'll see you later, and stay cool because it's been hot everywhere. Bye.